Ayo, Chiksua here. Today we're going to show you guys how to one-turn every stage in the training cave. So big shout out to Azir, he showed me his teams, what he's using, and we also have a very old video how to auto everything, so check that out, or let me know in the comment section if I should redo the video how to auto farm with updated teams. Also guys, I have noticed a lot of free-to-plays, they are stacking the key invitations, and that is something I would advise you not to do, because the reason is basically if you're going to stack those keys, you can't get the natural refill of the key, and the refill of the key is every 5 days, which is huge. So what I would advise you guys is, for example, every time to have it like me, have either the training key open if you don't do it, or of course do it right away. So the reason for that is basically, let's say we are getting a reset on Monday, we just did the training cave already, and on Tuesday we get that free key from the update, or from the weekly key, or every 2 weeks depending on how nice that marble is to us, and you just lose 10 hours out of those 5 days if you accept that right away. So I would recommend you guys to do the training cave, and when you finish the training cave after the newest reset, then you just enter, or then you are just going to accept the new key and open it up until you have time to actually finish up, so that you play as efficient as possible. So yeah, it's time to just jump into it now, because just too much talking, guys. Oh, the first one is the Cardinal Helbram, and yeah, this is going to be the team. So we are using attack food for everything, because once again, those are basically not really my teams, and here as you can see, those 3 cards, they are just going to burn him down really fast, and there's no reason to show you guys anything else, because yeah, just use your best links and use the 3 damage cards, and yeah, easy one turn. Now going to the next one. For this one we have to show you guys the team, because yeah, the link on Rem is very important. So we need the Sadiel, without Sadiel we can't kill, and we also need the double crit. So this one is a lot of RNG, I would say. It's not gonna be 100% to one turn it, but even if you can't one turn it, you can still at least 2 turn this without any issue. So we're gonna just do this, and now hopefully we get the double crit, because yeah, once again, if we don't get the double crit, unfortunately we don't deal enough damage. So here we got the crit, okay, very good, and perfect, finally. I actually needed like a few tries to get this one. That's the reason why I definitely just had to say this and show the whole team. We are coming to the Demon Hendrickson, so basically Gith on the backline is pretty important in order to have more defense for our Tamil, so that he decreases the health by much more. Also, since the units in the training cave, they are solo units, they mostly get a lot of merges, so the detonate card of our Brynhild, that's gonna hit pretty hard, and then we are just going to dump in the Zeldris card as well if it's necessary. So if we do get crits, if we get lucky crits, it deals way more damage. We have Sadia Link on, but yeah, that is also how to easily just one turn this stage as well. So yeah, very nice. Now we're coming to the Obsessed Knight. So here basically this is going to be the team. Hauser increases the stats of humans so that our Jericho hits a little bit harder. I don't think it's that necessary though. So basically also if we are super lucky we get a merger here, but unfortunately we didn't. So we're just gonna power strike, bleed, and then we are going to hopefully crit with our Jericho, because yeah, there's a Sadiel in or as the link. So basically with the Despia's backline, the chance of not critting with her is pretty low, but unfortunately we didn't crit and we still killed those, so hey, it works, I guess. Oh, for the dragon, this is going to be the team, and basically only those 2 units need links. Eastern is pretty important here, because if we're going to debuff, she's going to increase the crit chance and also crit damage. I don't really remember by how much, but basically for every debuff, it's going to increase the damage, which is going to be super helpful. So we're just going to do this, we're going to do this, and then we're just going to do the Escanor card. So Escanor has a higher chance to crit because he has a Merlin link, and damn, no double crit. So we might have been able to kill even before the Elegant Blow already. But yeah, this is also how to just one turn the Dragon stage. So I think the Dragon stage might be one of the harder stages for many people, But yeah, as long as you guys know what the exact team is, it's pretty easy to just one turn it. So now we are coming to the Frenzied Giant. This is going to be the team, and yeah, the backline is going to increase the damage or the poison and shock and bleed damage if I'm not wrong. But yeah, so basically he's going to increase or he's going to benefit this team from the backline, and we're just gonna use those cards here. So 2 cards, and then the punch is going to just one shot. So also very easy to just turn this, and Sadiel with his high chance of critting is just really great, and bam, done. Now we're coming to the Timespirit. This is going to be the team, and yeah, just put on basically the highest attack links onto your Mon Speed and Sadiel, and then we're good to go. And yeah, Jericho is basically just increasing the damage of Sadiel from the backline. And yeah, so what we're going to do is basically we use the Power Strike, obviously, and we won't use the second Power Strike, even though it's quite like, damn, we have another one. It's kind of sad not to use, but yeah, Mon Speed, thanks to Q, he hits like a fucking truck. And here, as you can see, also super easy one turn. So I think this stage, if you guys can't like one turn or something like that, if you do use the Red Slater and use the seal, she can't use any cards besides of her ult, which is really broken for this stage. We're coming to the Overwhelming Terror, and yeah, we just talked about Slater, and what a coincidence, guys. Slater is the next unit we're actually going to use. And yeah, Slater doesn't need the link, it's just I used him and I replaced him, and earlier we had a link there, so you guys know what I mean. So basically here I prefer to have him on the left, so that just in case we would get another Sigurd card, that it merges, because yeah, we want, if possible, to have him to get actually the buff from Nanashi backline, so that we can actually use this, and yeah, this should be killing and we should be good to go. So the Slater will basically decrease the crit resistance, which gonna make our units hit way harder, or in general that they are going to most likely crit, and we are good to go. So Slater is really a great unit in general for a lot of PvE content. So yeah, now just one more, guys, and then we are done. For this stage, guys, so what a coincidence. This is gonna be my own team. So I used to use back then a blue Jericho here, but now she's not really necessary, and we don't even need food, and we can do this one on auto. So basically he's going to defense break and make that our T1 most likely is going to crit, and we're just gonna one turn on auto. And yeah, Bellion is just here because as long it's not a unit which gonna use a debuff card or something like that, or who's not gonna be here, so that we can still use 3 cards, that's gonna make this team work, and we can just basically one shot with our T1 after the defense break in order to get more crit chance. Like, we decrease the crit, but you know what I mean. Damn, I'm so pippiga. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. That's basically it for the video. This is how you can one turn every stage in the training cave. And yeah, let me know in the comment section if you guys enjoyed watching this, if you guys are going to use this team, and once again, if you want to get an updated guide how to auto the training cave, or at least how I do it to auto it. And yeah, once again, much appreciated to Azir for sharing his teams. And yeah, so he himself, let me see what he's using for that stage. Azir is using the blue Elaine, green Gotha, and T1, but I personally think what we have with pressing on auto with guaranteed killing in one turn, that is the greatest. I totally forgot to mention why it's 100% that we're going to one turn on auto with the T1 team. It's basically we're using 3 units, so we won't draw a 7th card, and the card draw or the card usage will be always the defense break and the 2 T1 cards. So yeah, I really hope it was helpful or you enjoyed watching this. And yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, and peace out for now.